Simon, what is it that you decided you were going to do? You saw you had this challenge or opportunity, as you rightly pointed out to me. You said, hey, it's not about a problem, but it's like taking the opportunity to leverage the situation. Now, what is it that you actually did, to leverage this opportunity that you had before you?
Right. So what we did is, and together with sort of R-Cube, we sort of paved the key principles around the project, right? And what we did is we said, we know as a fact that aviation enthusiasts around the world love to collect physical model aircraft, right? And as a starting point for an NFT, right, if you look at the history of NFTs, well, the recent history, collectibles was really the key driver of NFTs, right? Collecting a piece of art which is non-fungible essentially, and will always be yours. So we thought, could we merge this world of aviation enthusiasts, NFT lovers, and sort of merge this world and take the physical model aircraft into the digital space and create the most beautiful 3D digital replica of 10 of our special 787 liveries. So basically, bring to life in digital life our Manchester City 787, our Greenliner 787, our Formula One Abu Dhabi Grand Prix 787. So 10 different themed liveries, and come up with this project where we would have 2003 NFTs across 10 different liveries, and essentially bring those to the market, right? But we knew that a collectible was in principle enough to go to the market, but what we didn't build into, if we only stuck with collectible, with the thinking of a collectible, was how could we test the benefit of utility, and how could we understand if a purpose was really important to a project. So that's why we built in two more principles into the project, right? And we brought in the concept of utility by bringing in immediate silver status on our Etihad guest loyalty program, right? And that obviously takes a while for people to collect, but we thought that would be an interesting benefit to bring into the NFT.
So and then second, so if you hold an NFT, you get instant silver status?
So if you purchased an NFT, EY01, which is the name of the project, you would immediately have access to the Etihad guest program as a silver status member. So coming up to the next tier, the second tier in the program. So that was kind of the immediate benefit that we built in, and then lastly, the purpose. We are a company that has now for the last 8 years been fully focused into the research behind sustainability in the industry. So for us, we publicly said any margins, any profitability we have around this project will go entirely to the purchase of sustainable aviation fuel, which technically will reduce the carbon emissions that during the course of this year we would emit. So yeah, those are the three key principles around the project.
Yeah, perfect. So you established some loyalty that was a result of it. You gave people utility by giving them status, silver status, and then you also have a cause behind it, which not only was a cause of connecting people with the collectibles that they like, but it was a deeper cause of addressing the carbon status and sending profits into sustainability. Basically, is that pretty
Correct.
much what you said? Nice, very nice.
That's pretty much what I said.
Very good. So, hey, I know that there had to have been some challenges regarding execution or implementation, and I know that's why you said that you looked to an outside company, to R-Cube. So let me jump over to Harvey for a minute and say, Harvey, why was it that Etihad came to you, and what did you bring to a project such as this?
Yeah, I think from what we've done is, I think a lot of people when they come, when they're in aviation or just general consumers, a lot of people don't really know what an NFT is, never mind cryptocurrency or anything like that. So there's a lot of people that maybe even if they've heard of it, they might have just heard of it and that's it. They don't actually know.
They
don't have a wallet. They don't know what blockchain is or how it works. So really, this is of course what we're dealing with Etihad's consumers, is that a lot of people, okay, they might have heard of NFT, the letters, but that's about it. So it's more actually making Etihad's consumers able to actually purchase an NFT for the first time, breaking down those barriers so people don't really have to go through the complicated signing transactions, connecting your wallet, all that kind of thing. So that's kind of one thing that we've done really well with trying to bridge the gap between Web 2 and Web 3. And then another thing is that actually people who have bought or have actually flown Etihad in the past, they might not have been able to actually use their Etihad miles. So they've been using, say, for example, they've been collecting their Etihad miles, but they want to spend on something. So we've actually been able to, they've been able to purchase an NFT with Etihad miles that they've collected over time.
With miles. Okay, excellent. All right. And how do they go about doing that?
So I presume it's on the Etihad guest store. I mean, now of course the sale is over, but they could have purchased it with miles there.
Okay, all right. Hey, just a quick go back to Simon for a minute. How did you come up with 2003 NFTs? Why? That's an odd number.
It's just symbolic, Mark. Yeah, just symbolic, Mark. 2003 is the year when Etihad was founded. So people who know the brand well would know that, but it's an interesting fact that we wanted to just link to the project. Yeah, 2003 was the year Etihad was founded.
Yeah, so you just wanted somebody to ask that question, right? Why 2003? Okay, very good, very good.